Hey, scrappy friends, it's Ashley, and I'm excited to be a part of the EricaRose Creates Celebration Video Hop. We have some free cut files through the 9th that you can pick up, and you can see those here. I use one of these on the layout that I'm creating for the video hop. And I am using the Willow Lane collection from Crate Paper for this layout. And so I got started cutting the cut file. I cut it twice. I wanted the outline, and then I also cut it where I would have some patterned paper behind it. So I went ahead and cut all that off camera. And then the frame here is just one of the cut files from the Cut Shop that you can find in the Cut Shop Etsy store. But I did want to use one of the cut files that Erica provided. And since we're doing a celebration type video hop, I wanted to use a birthday photo of my niece. So I'm using the large frame, and this is the back side of the paper. So I just used that piece that cut out in the center to fill that in and flipped it over. And I wanted that frame to kind of ground my whole layout, so everything's going to kind of be layered right over that. And then I want to add my 2 layers of the title together. So I'm just using some of my liquid adhesive from my fine liner bottle to go around the title. And I don't add the glue like especially everywhere, but I kind of just go around to get it in as many places as I can. And I try to add like just a thin line because I don't want it too thick and have it squeezing out from under the edges. So I'm just going to layer those 2 pieces together, and I like that it had that striped kind of look, so I got the different colors in behind the title. And I did keep the little pieces for the inside of some of the letters, so I'm just adding those back in to fill in and define the shapes of the letters. I originally had them left on my cameo mat, but when I decided to cut the frame, I took those off and made sure I put them to the side so I wouldn't lose them, and so I could go back and add those in to the title. So now I'm going to start putting the layout together and figuring out where I want things to go. And like I said, most everything is going to be layered right over the frame. And I wanted to pop the title up just to give it some dimension from that frame to make it stand out. So I'm using pop dots on the whole back side of that. And I'm using some of the bigger pop dots and some of the smaller, just depending on the shape and size of the letters in the title. So I get that whole thing filled up with all the pop dots, and I usually like to put a lot because I found in the past if I didn't get them in certain spaces that it would kind of sag. So I try to fill in as many places as I can, and I'm still using pop dots that I had from when I was on the American Crafts design team, and I think I've been off of that for like maybe 2 or 3 years. I can't remember, but it's been a long time. So I had tons and tons and tons of pop dots. So I still have those left, and I don't think I'm running out anytime soon. So I also decided I wanted to add some texture to the page with some stitching, and so I'm just using some white embroidery floss, and I'm going to go around the frame in each of those little kind of half circle areas right here, and I'm going to hand stitch. And at first I was just going to do the little half circle areas, but then I decided that I wanted to add some around the inside part of the frame too. So I'll also stitch around that inside oval of the frame just to have that extra texture there. And I thought about using a colored embroidery floss, but I really like the look of the white. It's clean, it goes with everything, and it just adds that simple little extra touch that I thought the layout needed. And I was just going to tell you a couple of things about the video hop while I'm stitching. You can find all the information down in my description. You can find all the links for the ladies that are participating. You can find information about downloading the cut files on Erica's video when you check her video out. There is going to be a giveaway. There are 3 different prizes. To be eligible to win those, you do have to visit Erica's her YouTube channel and be a subscriber and comment on her video, and you need to comment on all of the videos along the way for all the ladies that are participating. So just make sure you check out the description box for all of that information. It will all be there for you with all of the links. And so back to the layout, I am completing the title. I wanted it to say Celebrate 8 because my niece turned 8. And I also had been saving this photo for the Willow Lane collection because her theme was a unicorn. She had a unicorn cake and unicorn decorations, and I knew there was a unicorn in this collection, so I just had to use it for this layout. It was perfect, and I had told her, because she asked where her layout was because I did one for her sister, and I told her that I was waiting to get this one done so I could use the unicorn. And the sticker sheet also had a little unicorn, so I decided to pop that up with some pop dots and add it down at the bottom part of the title. And so I'm getting to more embellishing here and just looking through the different embellishments with the Willow Lane collection to see what I want to add. And I always like to add some black just to have a contrast, especially with these collections that have kind of the lighter, softer colors. I really like the way that the black looks with those colors. And so I'm just kind of going through each different embellishment, the stickers, the foam stickers. I used chipboard. I don't think I used any of the ephemera pieces on this one. None of those really fit with kind of what I was doing and into the design of my layout. And then I really like these little banner phrases. It's one of the pattern papers in the collection. And so I just chose one that I could fussy cut and that I could add to the page. I like the foam stickers, but some of those just didn't fit with the phrases that I needed. So this one says, remember this, and I just added it there under the bottom of the title. And then also the butterfly paper is great for fussy cutting. I always love any kind of pattern papers that work for fussy cutting because it's a great way to add extra embellishing to your layout. So I just cut one of the butterflies here. It's not really part of the unicorn theme, but it is girly, so I figured I could slip those in and add a butterfly or two on the layout. And so I'm just cutting right up against that butterfly and getting all the excess trimmed away. And I wanted to add it to that left-hand side of the layout, so I do use a pop dot to even it up with my title, just to make it all level right there. I'm also going to add some more stickers from the sticker sheet. I like these little phrase word stickers, the kind of skinny long ones. I always like to use those, and they're usually the first thing to go once I get a new collection. I'm also adding another butterfly from the sticker sheet. It is the same color as the one that I fussy cut from the pattern paper, so I just placed that at the top of the photo. And I'm going back, kind of looking around to see what I want to use. I kind of wanted to add a little more to that cluster there on the side of the photo, so I grabbed another one of the puffy stickers and just kind of made that a little bit more dominant there on the side of the page. And I wanted to do a visual triangle with that kind of teal color, so instead of adding another butterfly at the bottom, I just used that little teal colored heart. And now I'm going to add the date, and that finishes up my layout. I hope you enjoyed watching my video for the hop, and if you're not a subscriber to my channel, I would love for you to become a new subscriber. And if you enjoyed my video, please leave a thumbs up. And as I said before, make sure you check the description box for all of the information on the giveaways, the cut files, and the other ladies participating in the hop. I hope you enjoyed watching my video, and I look forward to seeing you next time.